I guess a lot of actors or wannabe actors get convinced that by staying at home and watch all different types of YouTube videos and other videos online, they can become exceptional on their own. But that's an illusion. There's nothing like really getting your hands dirty and going to an academy, an acting school, an acting academy, an acting course, a place like CinAct will enable you to get your hands dirty in such a way that you get not only exposed, but you test your skills. You learn about how to get your craft, to push it to the limit, the techniques that will enable you to elicit emotion, the techniques that enable you to become more and more realistic as an actor, to become believable as an actor. And I guess a very important aspect about going to an acting school like CinAct is accountability, because you have a goal, becoming an exceptional actor, okay? That's the goal of every actor. But to actually test yourself and have the critical eyes of a very experienced teacher, a very experienced actor, a senior actor that tells you, well, this is going really well, but here you have to work, and this is the way, the tools that will enable you to get where you want to go. So accountability is very, very important, and an academy, an acting school will enable you that. I think at home, just looking yourself in the mirror, it's certainly a practice that is not neglectable, and it will help you. But the honesty of a teacher and your peers, your colleagues, in preparing a scene, in putting a scene together, in shooting it, in seeing a camera operator behind, a crew behind, the energy that flows in a real set, there's nothing like it. And between creating the illusion at home, watching videos, and really getting the reality of being exposed, for good and for less good, because you will make mistakes, but you will be aware of your mistakes when you're in a school environment, and you will correct a lot faster your limitations. You will enhance the qualities that you have. A very experienced eye, an experienced teacher, an experienced acting teacher will tell you, this is your strong points. Make sure you push them further, and he will teach you how. But he will also tell you, these are your limitations, and these are the tools that will enable you to correct them, the fastest. If you stay at home, there's just so much you'll know about film industry, and a certain nervousness that you're going to have in your first audition. You're not going to prevent that from happening by just practicing on your own. If you're now on an academy, on a film course, you will lose fears. You will drop your barriers, your defenses, because it's as close as it gets to reality. Between being in a scene study, in a good acting school, good acting course, whether beginner, middle, or advanced, or the atmosphere you feel in a professional casting session or audition, they're very, very similar, and very, very different from what you get at home on your own. So it seems to me really essential to have the practical aspects. It's like asking a fighter, can you become a great fighter just by watching YouTube videos and practice it on your own at home? Of course not. You have to go to an academy and spar with your opponents, because then you will realize, oh, I'm good at this, I'm really bad at that, and you fix your limitations and you enhance your qualities. Acting, exactly the same thing. It's a craft, it's an art, but it's about mastering the tools, and you will master them much faster if you're exposed, if you get your hands dirty, like I was saying.